Hey everyone, I'm back for part 2 of this video here about what I do for my pre-poo, or what do I do to my hair before I wash it. So the last time I had put this Cantu leave-in conditioner all over my hair just so I can go ahead and help get my hair detangled, and then I wrapped up my hair with 2 disposable shower caps and I left that on for 2 hours while I just kind of did some chores and some other things around the house. So after about 2 hours I started sectioning my hair off, and then I ended up just putting them into different braids. It's actually more than the 8 braids I said it would be. It's 10, so it's 5 braids on each side, and the reason being is as I got towards the front of my hair, it was kind of more knots, and I didn't want to make the section too big because that means that the knots would still be in there and it wouldn't be detangled enough to my liking before I wash it out and the water and the shampoo hits my hair. I just didn't want to leave my hair with a bunch of knots inside of it, because then you have to still even fight it out even harder more, and later on I just don't want to deal with that, and I don't want to cut my hair out. Worst case scenario, no thanks. I'm trying to grow my hair out. So this is the end result. It's got 5 chunky braids on this side, 5 chunky braids on this side. It's not really that obvious on camera, but if you notice, this side of my hair is actually a little bit longer than this side, and that's probably because when I first did my big chop, I did it myself and I just cut my hair any kind of way, and the front of my hair was actually a little bit shorter than the rest of it. So that's probably on me. But while I have you here real quick, I'd love to talk about what type of tools I like to use and what type of tools I don't like to use. So before I mention briefly that I have 4C low porosity hair, and a new product that I found that I have been using that I really like is the Shea moisture line. Has something specifically for low porosity hair. So it's low porosity, protein free leave-in detangler. Shea moisture. This is actually a really good one. It smells kind of minty. It has some sort of spearmint extract and clary sage inside of it, but it goes on pretty thick. It looks white at first, but it actually soaks into your hair, which is what I love the most, because finding products that actually soak into your low porosity 4C hair is not exactly easy. Second thing I want to go over real quick is combs I no longer use, or I guess I should say ways I no longer detangle my hair. As you saw in the previous video, I pretty much like to use my fingers, do a lot of finger detangling first before I come back and use the comb. And this is an oldie that's going straight in the trash after this video. If you notice, the space in between the comb teeth is not that wide, and because it's cheap, the cheapness of the plastic, it actually feels like it's tearing against my hair. So this is something that's definitely going in the trash that I will definitely never use again. This other guy, I'm on the fence about. I don't know if I'm going to throw it away, but I don't use this one anymore either. If I was a natural that straightened my hair often, it would probably be good for me. The space in between the teeth is pretty good, but the ends of the teeth, even though they are a little bit rounded, it kind of feels like basically almost like this one. Like it's a little bit ripping action as you get towards the ends of your hair when you're trying to comb, and I really don't like that. I'm not trying to destroy my hair. This one, I know a lot of naturals love this tool, boy, but I stay as far away from this Denman brush as possible. It literally feels like it's ripping my hair out. If I was another hair texture, I'd probably love it. And you know, I see a lot of girls using it and it defines their curls really, really well. But for me, it's just too much tension on my hair, and I can hear the hair snapping and popping, and it's just not a product I'd be recommending or using moving forward. For the 2 combs I do use, I'm going to go with the lesser one here, this guy. You probably see this everywhere, Walmart, Target, Kroger, any supermarket really. It's got the convenient hook. But the thing I found is when you have a lot of product on your hand, it slips too easily through your hand. So when you're combing your hair, it's like it has a tendency like it's slamming against your hand when you have slippery products on there when you're trying to detangle. So that's what makes me not like this comb that much. But I do love the width in between the teeth. I love that it's got these little extra coverings on the tips of them, so it's very gentle on your hair. I just don't like this grip part of it because, like I said, it's easy to lose your grip and it's always slamming back against your hand and it kind of hurts. So this one right now is pretty much my favorite and my staple brush. It's got nice little comb, not brush. It's got nice little grip area on the handle here, so when you grip it, it's really not going anywhere. Even with a bunch of product on there, you can see it has a bunch of product on it right now because it's so shiny. All the leave-in conditioner, because I just finished detangling my hair with it. But to me, the teeth aren't, they're not too far apart and they're not too close, so it's good enough for you to really get in there, get these tangles out after you finger detangled first. I would never say use your comb first and just start combing. Never do that. But after you finger detangled, start using a comb like this. Start at the ends of your hair and work your way on up slowly and take it very small sections. The end result here is in bigger sections, but as I was detangling off camera, I was splitting the bigger sections into many smaller sections, because you don't want to go like this and then drag the knot down through your hair and it's tearing the other strands of the hair as it's going downward. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys are able to do this yourself if you're not already doing it for your wash day routine, just to make it easier. Next video I can follow up tomorrow, since it's way too late for me to wash right now. I'm going to follow up tomorrow with another video on me doing my hair in the shower section by section, but I'm not going to film it in the shower. I'm just going to show you the end result, which is pretty much going to be looking the same. I'm just going to show you what it looks like dry after it's washed and conditioned. And basically, it's going to be a braid out. Hope you enjoy. Talk to you guys next time. Bye.